Hey guys, my name is David, and today I'll be talking about the mindfulness retreat that we hosted a couple days ago in the nature in the Czech Republic. So if you want to have some tips on how to feel relaxed, calmer, more focused at the end of the video, stay tuned. Okay, so first I'll give you a little background and then I'm going to talk about what we did at the retreat. So me and my friend Danny, it was initially Danny's idea, decided to do a retreat in the nature. This is something that we have been really passionate about because both of us are really interested in topics like meditation, mindfulness, just how to live better. So it was me, Danny, and 4 other people, mainly just our friends, and we decided to do this. So there were a few reasons why we did the retreat. So first one was that we just wanted to decompress, detox a bit, go to nature, be with our phones, and just go deeper inside. Another reason was that me and Danny wanted to work on our speaking skills, some organization skills, how to lead a conversation, and just being able to convey these things, these topics such as mindfulness, meditation, personal vision to other people. Now I'm gonna go through the plan day by day, what we did, how it went. So we started on day 1. We met in the morning to do some shopping. After that we would get lunch and go to the cottage. We tried to do very healthy shopping, a lot of fruits, vegetables, not a lot of meat, just something that's also gonna put us into a good physical state. Then we got some Indian food, it's really good, and then we went to the cottage. So on the first day we started with our why for the retreat, with some introduction and some initial conversations about life. I was very positively surprised. It started to be really interesting, really high quality right from day 1. And I really liked that we were all able to switch from talking and making fun to really, okay, now we are having a session, now we're focused. So we all said why we're here, what is our goal for these 2 days, what is our why, and then we did a 20-minute meditation, which went really well. I was a little bit worried that 20 minutes is going to be too much, because if you have never meditated before, doing 20 minutes is quite a lot, or even just in general, it's quite a lot of time just sitting there with your thoughts. And maybe some of the other ones were also slightly worried, but it went really well. Everybody had a pretty good experience just sitting there. For some of them they said it felt like a minute, for some it felt a bit longer, but I think it was a great start to the retreat. After that we went to walk around the cottage, do some mindful walking, again trying to keep the conversation something about life, some interesting situations, some tools, techniques, or just how we feel about certain things, and I thought that a lot of the topics that we talked about were really interesting for all of us. After that, before dinner, we did yoga. It was amazing. We had the best instructor, Denisa. She was great. So we all, especially the guys, we were not very flexible, so we got stretched a bit. But I think yoga is a great way to work on the body, but also the mind. I needed it myself, so I was really happy that we got to do it. I guess that's another pillar of a healthy lifestyle. After that, we got some dinner, we got some salad. It was, again, really, really tasty, pretty light. So we went to bed feeling pretty good. But before we went to bed, we sat by the fire and we were talking about pillars, again, of a good life, talking about our most influential books and just discussing topics as they came up. By the way, my most influential book is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Of course, I do recommend it. However, as we also talked about on the retreat, yes, the book is really influential for me, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be as influential for you and that it's the right thing for you to read at this time. So after that, we took a cold shower and it was time to go to bed. Woke up at 7:30 on day 2. We started with yoga, which was amazing again in the morning. Some stretching, also some little workout. It was an hour-long yoga. After that, we headed to a nearby lake, which was beautiful, as you can see. We did Wim Hof, then we went to the water for a little swim. Again, perfect session. We got breakfast in between, and the plan for the day was to do a longer hike. On the hike, again, to talk about some interesting things, go up there, do some meditation, and just be able to spend some quality time in the nature, just enjoying the nature, being surrounded by it, no phones, which is exactly what happened. It was great. We got a little shower on the way there, which was pretty lucky because it just passed us. But yeah, it was pretty rainy. But once we got up, it was sunny, it was beautiful. We did meditation at the lake. A lot of the things that we talked about were quality sleep, what to eat, moving your body, some meditation, mindfulness, some tools, how to handle difficult situations, relationships, and I basically named a lot of the pillars of a good life, also adding some spirituality, career with it, or money, doing something meaningful. So these were the topics we were talking about throughout the 2 days. Then we came back, we got some dinner, we did mindful eating, which was a really interesting experience because it was about 15-20 minutes. We were just sitting, not speaking, and I could feel the energy around me that people wanted to laugh. It felt a little bit weird, but it was a great experience because we rarely do that. We always eat and talk, but eating and not talking was a really interesting experience, and then you really get to see and try how it is to taste the food. You're there with other people, so you share this special moment. So I think this is something that I'm going to do more often. As well as last year, now a little detour, last year I was in Pakistan, and as most of you probably know, people there eat with their hands. And in the Western culture, it is a bit strange, but when I was there, and for them, it's completely normal, and it actually makes you really enjoy and taste the food. It's a whole new experience. So I told myself that every month at least I'm gonna go to a restaurant where you can eat with your hands. And then at night, again by the fire, we wrote our personal vision. I'm gonna talk a bit about that. It is inspired by Peter Ludwig's book, The End of Procrastination. Why is it so important? Well, I think Danny said the quote, even a boat with the best wind is not gonna make it to the goal. So you need to have a direction, or just some kind of a goal. I think direction is the best way to say it because it's not possible to know the exact thing where we want to be 20 years from now. So I think just having a good sense of direction is good. Knowing why we do certain things, why we wake up, what are our priorities, our goals, what is our overall why, some of our favorite quotes, and some of our values. So actually I'm gonna share my personal vision. This is what we did. All of us now have it, hopefully in our all of us now hopefully have it handy. We can look at it every day, remind ourselves, especially on the more difficult days, why we do what we do, why we wake up in the morning, and why we ultimately live. Yes, this is something that is going to evolve with time. It's different when you're 15, when you're 25, when you're 50, but I think having this and updating this regularly is very, very important. So after personal vision, we reflected both on the retreat and also what it gave to us. The feedback overall was pretty positive. Everybody pretty much got something out of it. I think we all felt better without our phones, in the nature, with a good company. So I think overall it went really great. I wasn't expecting that it's going to go that well. So I'm really happy and really grateful that it went the way it did. So I'm really thankful to Danny for bringing up this idea, that we made it work, and also of course for everyone else that went there. I think it's a really important but also difficult thing to be open to others and to share these things, especially to strangers, because most of us didn't really know each other at all when we came. So going there and immediately sharing a lot of things from our life, I think that also adds something special to the whole experience. So yeah, overall, to sum it up, it went great. Really happy it worked out. We worked on a lot of different things, from meditation to Wim Hof, yoga, all these exercises, talking about life, how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, moving your body, the mind and body connection, and much more. We did quite a lot in 2 days. Yes, it would be nicer if we had a little bit more time, but I think we made the most out of it. As I said, really grateful for other people, for opening up, for their energy. And also me and Danny, I think, learned a lot to talk in front of people. I guess to mediate the discussion. There was not that many people, but to mediate the discussion, talk about different topics, trying to stay on some kind of a schedule or on the topics, not trying to talk about a lot of different things, especially some chatter, which I think went really well. And yes, potentially this could have a business implication. I know that there are some companies, I guess, that are doing this. I think for me and Danny, it's not going to be in the near future because both of us are going to be leaving the Czech Republic soon. And for this, you really have to be in one place. But I think eventually this could work really well. This is something that is in high demand. People, I feel like, really need this, really want this. They want to feel more relaxed, they want to feel better. So yeah, we will see. And maybe even for you guys, if there was something interesting, try it out. If it's meditation, the personal vision, there's going to be a few links in the notes. And if you want to learn more about this, there is another video about the MBSR challenge that talks about mindfulness and meditation more in depth, what you can do, how you can do it, and how you can join the challenge. So if you want to go and check it out, it's here. And I'm going to look forward to seeing you in the next video.